Hello, is my voice audible? Just a minute, Shubhi. Let me unmute you. Okay,
It's audible and screen was also visible.
okay. Just let me know. Is like mind map and my voice audible now?
Yes. Both are audible and visible. Both.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for confirming. Yeah. So in today's session, we are going to do tapping on social media addiction. So first, just let me know what are the reasons according to you that makes you feel addicted to social media? Just let me know the reasons in the chat box. Yeah. What makes you feel like you need to check your social media? Okay. Entertainment. Okay. And any other thing that makes you feel like you need to check your social media? Okay. And when you feel like you are spending too much time on your social media and still not able to stop that habit, what makes you force that? You know that too much of using social media just for the consumption is not good for your work, but still you are not able to control yourself. So what are the reasons that makes you feel like, okay, avoidance? That's correct. And what are the emotions that you try to avoid by being engaged in social media? Okay, exhaustion. Any other reason that is coming to you, like no matter how much you try, you are still being addicted to using social media again and again? What makes you addicted to social media? Yeah. Okay, just to keep my mind, just to keep your mind busy. Okay. And one thing I would request you, just close your eyes and feel like you have used social media now for a more amount of time than you usually expect yourself, and see what is the emotion that you are feeling after you have used social media. Do you feel guilt? Do you feel tired? What is the emotion that is coming, or any other message that is coming when you feel like you have just used social media and now you are just resting? Irritation. Okay. Anything else that is coming in your mind? Anything that your body is telling you? Anger, sadness. Okay. Let's now start the tapping. Just before starting the tapping, rate your addiction to social media any particular platform that you feel like you are more addicted to and give it an intensity from 1 to 10. 10 means you're extremely addicted to that particular platform, and 1 means you're not at all addicted to social media platform. Okay, the intensity is 8. Okay. And Gopalji, what is your intensity? And Leela, what is your intensity? Just write down your intensity. And if possible, switch on your video so that you can participate more actively. And 8. Okay. Let's start the tapping. So repeat with me. Even though I feel addicted to social media, I don't want to be addicted to social media. But no matter how much hard I try, I'm not able to control this habit. In spite of that, I love and accept myself completely and deeply. Even though in today's time, it is so much difficult not to be addicted to social media, I choose to forgive myself for this addiction. Even though there are so many factors that are responsible for this addiction, I choose to forgive myself and anyone else who is responsible for this addiction. Now tap on the eyebrow point. This social media addiction. I'm going to say this social media addiction, and you feel like what is the platform that you feel like you are most addicted to? And just think about that particular social media platform, because usually we spend most time on one particular platform only. So just think about your platform that you spend most of your time and you feel you are addicted to. This social media addiction, this addiction to social media. I'm too much addicted to social media. This addiction, this addiction to these social media platforms. No matter how much hard I try, I'm not able to overcome this addiction. This addiction to these social media platforms. This addiction to social media platforms. All this addiction. This social media addiction. It is so difficult to give up this addiction. It feels like it is just automatic. I don't have any control over my social media usage. it feels like I'm not using social media. These social media platforms are using me. They have taken control of my life. I have so many goals to work on. I can achieve so many things in my life, but because of this addiction, I don't have time for my goals, for my relationship. I don't have time because of this social media addiction, this addiction to social media platforms, this addiction to social media platforms. Now take a deep breath and slowly exhale through your mouth. And let me know in the chat box, what is your intensity now when you think about being addicted to social media? What is your current intensity? Write down your initial intensity as well as current intensity. Feeling better now? That's great. Okay, from 8 to 5, that's great. Okay, okay. And now, and now, just close your eyes and see what is the emotion that you try to avoid. Because usually we try to avoid some emotions, and to avoid those emotions, we indulge in social media or any other addiction. For some people, it could be food to escape that emotion. For someone, it could be alcohol. So, what is the emotion that you try to avoid by being indulged in social media? Just think about that emotion that is coming. Let me know the emotion. Okay. Emotional insecurity. Okay. So maybe this emotion may be the trigger that you want to avoid by being indulged in social media. Okay. And for other people like BK Himanshu, Gopal Singh, what is the emotion that you try to avoid by being indulged in social media? Just close your eyes and listen to your body. And let's do the tapping on this particular emotion that we try to avoid by being indulged in the social media. I am going to say this emotion, and you have to focus on the particular emotion that you are experiencing in your life. I'm addicted, eyebrow point. I am addicted to social media because I don't want to face this emotion. I don't know how to face this emotion. It is so hard for me to handle this emotion on my own. And sometimes it is so difficult that I don't want to even face that emotion. And to avoid that emotion, I just go to social media to distract myself. All this way, I'm trying to escape these emotions. And feel that emotion that you are trying to avoid by being indulged in social media. See, what is that emotion? You're safe to acknowledge this emotion. What situations trigger you these emotions? Is there anything in your health, relationship, career, or money that triggers this emotion? Just think about the situation. You are safe to acknowledge this situation. Your body is safe. You don't need to run away from this situation or this emotion. You're safe. I can handle these emotions. I can handle all these situations. I don't need to run away from my emotions. It is okay to have these emotions. It is okay to have these good or bad emotions. I don't need to run away from my emotions. I am safe. My body is safe. I'm completely safe. And I choose to release this emotion from my body, from my memories, from my life, and from each and every cell of my body. Now take a deep breath and slowly exhale through your mouth. Now just let me know what is your intensity of social media, like the need to check social media again and again. Okay, from 5 to 2, that's great. It's not that we don't need to use social media. Use social media, but don't let social media use you. Okay, that's great. From 5 to 2. And let's do the last round so that we can release this addiction of social media. I'm ready to take charge of my life. I know there are better ways to manage my uncomfortable emotions. I can do tapping. I can go for a walk. I can drink water, or I can listen to an energetic song and dance. There are so many great ways to manage my emotions. I know uncomfortable emotions are going to be there. I may feel again irritated, frustrated, or sad. And one thing I really want to tell myself today, these emotions of anger, sadness, frustration doesn't make me a bad person. I'm a human being, and human beings have both these emotions, positive and negative. So it is okay to have these uncomfortable emotions. But now I have the power to release these uncomfortable emotions in much healthier way. And I choose to release any emotion that is creating this addiction. I choose to release any reason that is creating this addiction. I choose to release this social media addiction from each and every cell of my body. I choose to release it from each and every part of my body. Any memory or any situation that triggers this social media addiction, I choose to release that. I'm ready to take charge of my habits. I'm ready to use social media in much more healthier and productive way. I'm ready to create healthy habits around social media. I choose to release this need to check social media again and again. I choose to release any comparison that I do on social media platforms. I am at the right place at the right time in my life. I don't need to compare myself with anyone over social media platforms. I choose to see the beauty of my life. And I can use social media to create my own business. I can use it to promote my products and services. I can use it to earn income. I can use it to connect with the people who inspire me, who help me to become a better version of myself. I'm moving towards more productive use of social media. I'm going to use it as a tool to become a better person, better businessman or woman, and to learn my craft. I'm ready to move towards the positive side of using social media. Now, take a deep breath and slowly exhale. And now let me know what is your intensity. Do you feel you are addicted to social media, or you can use it to create your own professional page, to grow your goods and services, and really earn the kind of income that you want, or to learn about the things about your area of work? And if anybody would like to share their experience, they can raise their Zoom hand so we can get the feedback about how you are feeling about using social media. So if anybody would like to share their experience, just raise your Zoom hand. I can use social media in a more conscious way. I choose not to consume more, but create. When you are a creator in social media, then you really get to know, okay, how much creativity it requires, how much you will be able to use your creativity in more productive way. So when you are a creator at social media, then it really keeps you engaged. So that is a more healthy way to use social media, of being a creator as compared to being a consumer. Thank you so much for such a Okay, 8 to 1. That's great now. And it's not about that social media in itself is wrong. It is just about the way you use it. If you are using it as a creator, then you can create so many things you can learn. But when you just go there and to avoid some emotions or just to go in that comparison loop, then it doesn't serve anybody. It doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve anybody. But when you use it social media for sharing your knowledge, sharing your experiences, then you can really help people with your knowledge, with your skills. So that way, it is very good to use social media. So use social media in a very healthy and productive way. And if anybody would like to work with me one-on-one for their deeper blocks, I'm sharing my number in the chat box. Just a minute. Yeah. This is my number, and just message me for a clarity call. So if you have any particular goal in your life and you are not able to achieve that goal, so we can have a clarity call and identify what are the blocks that are stopping you from achieving that goal. Because whenever we try to achieve some goals, there are certain blockages at subconscious level because of which we are not able to take all those actions. So we are going to identify those blocks and that clarity call. So if anybody would like to work with me, then you can message me on this number for a clarity call. And thank you so much for joining the session. And use social media, but be a creator, not just a consumer. And if you are a consumer, consume the things that help you to become your better self. Because when even about social media, there are so many great creators as well that will help you to learn so many things in a much more engaging and interesting way. So follow that kind of content that uplift you as a person, not downgrade you as a person. So just be conscious about the consumption as well as try to be a creator so that you can use your creative side as well. So thank you so much for joining the session, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work.